What's up?
Bye-bye, bitches. Today.
Lot of subs. Scrambled, Wast, Chaotic, Tay, Katie, Anonymous, Natty, Zerbees, Man the Man, Kabara, Murr, Chiara, Chris, Tom, Afe, Madeline, Jack. Jack Nashville's a great username. Indow. I guess I missed the renewal day. Is that right? A-Rod, Decor, Bear, Kristen, JPR, Pancake, Ziggs. Subs. Happy sub-anniversary. Yeah, it makes sense. Life is meaningless without Cory streams. That's how I feel. I feel very guilty about it. And I love streaming.
I'm getting ready to walk out on
Eric, thank you. Cruel Summer.
She handed me my check.
How's the movie? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Don't you worry. How's America doing? She's chilling. I just dropped her off. I'll be heading back later to continue Love is Blind. We'll talk about that too. Jerry, thank you.
You turn the comic room dark, make this room dark. Really? Okay.
Masterpiece?
Content. So
Yeah, it's a word. It's a word one could use.
Shit off.
Brianna.
Fucking Bowie J.
Prime. Night Cheese.
Some red vines and
Regal, 821.
Where's the bye-bye, bitches?
How do I use my Prime again? You hit the sub button, and then there'll be a checkbox you hit to do sub with Prime. I think might not be possible on mobile. Nicholas. What's up, Nicholas? Still stupid jury votes incoming tonight. We are gonna play Eviction Notice at the end tonight for the diehards. I've been craving it, but we're gonna chat for most of the stream. Just hang. Cold and Kappa train, huge. This is a big day for all of us. Game Prime Mobile, yeah, it's gonna be desktop. Can't believe you've been streaming for 3 months. It's crazy, right? Doesn't feel that long. Can you talk more about Simon minus Theodore? What in the Alvin and the Chipmunks are you talking about? Oh, my penis? Simon and Theodore, my testicles? Yeah. Give me a minute. Do you guys not know what I'm talking about? So... okay. And I know my thoughts, so everything I just said made a lot of sense, but to you guys it didn't. Remember the stream where I talked about my surgery and I was like, Simon was there, Alvin was chilling, but Theodore was nowhere to be found? That was like talking about my testicles. My Animal Crossing show. For follow. Have you listened to the Survivor 46 RHAP Mike Bloom interviews? Okay, this might be tomorrow's stream. This is my idea for it. Let me know what you guys think. We're going to do a deep dive into all the Survivor people so we can have an educated winner pick. Hey, it's Kyra. Thank you for the sub. L. Michelle, The Sid Show. Appreciate it. Traders, too, of course. Of course, Traders. Because I don't know anything about this cast. HH Monglio, thank you. Hannah Mojo, Pixel Moon. Watch Traders, but I think, I don't know anything about the cast. I know a little bit through my brother, and I've seen, some of the answers on Twitter. But it seems like a fucking ridiculous cast. So, I'm looking forward to it. Pixel Moon. It's Heather Lynn. Appreciate it. It's Heather Lynn. Know who that sounds like? It sounds like the person who was on Twitter beefing with, Spoiler Girl for a while about, the season not having feeds. Do you guys remember who I'm talking about? BB Heather. 46 is going to be crazy. Oh, I've heard some shit, Brenda. I'm sure you have too. So wacky. We hate Spoiler Girl? Of course. But what page are we going to be refreshing in 7 months from now? Let's be honest. Be honest with ourselves. Big Aaron. Thanks for the sub. Who's we? You guys are lying. Every one of you is a liar, and I know it. Because I'm you. I will say it. Blue, we had lunch with Blue, America and I, with Blue and her sister. It was very fun. And you guys know Blue did not, like, watch a season before being on the show. Even the seasons given to her, she, like, kind of skimmed. She was even refreshing Spoiler Girl before our season. She was refreshing it. We're not Blue. Are you America? Because America was refreshing it. Lawrence, big A round. I'm kind of repeating some, but it's okay. Card girl. Thank you. Cory, we don't like her. That's your right. Hey, don't let me rain in your parade. Do whatever you want. Well, so the reason why you could know is Blue was the one who's most adamant about Luke being a doctor. You remember that? That was because Spoiler Girl leaked it. She was wrong, because Spoiler Girl's wrong about most stuff. But that was where that came from. Blue was like, oh yeah, I saw him on TikTok. No, it was not TikTok. It was Spoiler Girl. So just a little bit of lore for you guys. How's America? America's great. Well, Heisem is pretty much a doctor. Yeah, but he wasn't a TikTok doctor. Is Blue different off the show? I mean, yeah, but Blue's Blue. It's not like she was playing a character the entire time on the feeds. I'm sure you could see, like, in the DR versus just in the house, there's different modes, but yeah. I'm sure you guys can imagine. Are you burnt from the weekend? It's been a little bit. You know, it's Wednesday. I saw people were like, yo, is Cory, has he quit streaming? I'm like, I've been in LA for 4 days, and then I didn't stream yesterday because I was on a red eye the day before. Like, that was it. Your picture taking skills have improved, right? Some of them are good. Pink couch review. So you guys still believe it's pink? You still believe this? Because America can say whatever the fuck she wants. You guys see the picture. It's like a penny. Like, it might have been inspired by pink. It's possible. Like, it saw pink in its childhood and thought, that'd be something to include in my future endeavors. But it's not pink. It's an awesome couch. I think it's super cute. But it's not pink. Maybe you need better lighting. If you have to manipulate the lighting to change the color of the couch, that's not... That isn't a testament to the couch, right? Don't ruin America's dreams. It's definitely salmon orange. Yeah, 100%. She got scammed. It's super cute. It's a really great couch. We were watching Love is Blind yesterday. How's your flights there and back? It was chill. It wasn't too bad. Lower this and then raise this a little bit. The flights were chill. So the flight there, funny story. You want to start getting stories? I'm gonna try to go chronologically. That's okay with you guys. So the flight there, America and I are in different seats, right? She's in row 18. I'm in row 33. It was just cheaper. We're not rich. It made more sense. Hope, thank you. So we're chilling. I get to my seat, whatever. The person, the head flight attendant, is like, Cory and America on board? What? And we're like, no way. The fucking head flight attendant is an AmeriCory stan? The head flight attendant? I don't want to say Chief Stew. So he's like scrambling, trying to get us seats together. So he got us seats together in a row 33, A and B. So not luxury, but it did the job. We're very thankful. Celebrity perks, basically, yeah. He said his name was Mike, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. So, so you know, if he's in eviction notice tonight, we give him 1 week of amnesty. Okay, just one. And then we get there. It's like 9:30. America, the entire like 8 hours before is like, can we go out Friday night? Like, we're not gonna be there for that long. I want to go out Friday night. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be fun. Like 1 hour into the flight, she's like, I don't want to go out. I don't want, because it's like a 4-hour flight with like 2 hours of a time change. So like we leave at 6 and we get there at like 11, like midnight. It was stupid. Not the ad break, lol. There's only one way to avoid ads, and I think it's 3 minutes an hour. So I like the sea of the ad complainers. We need to get more people who are subscribed to be ad celebrators. You know what I mean? Gotta wash out the noise. Thank you, Kendra. Y'all are an old couple now? How dare you? So, by the way, on the flight we watched John Wick 1. What a movie. I've watched all of them. America hasn't seen any of them, so John Wick 1. We also watched Crazy Stupid Love. What a twist. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen, but spectacular. Spectacular. I've missed the entire story. Great. Courtney, there wasn't an ounce of story that happened. Not one. But yeah, so we get there. We were kind of just passed out. The plan was to stay with Jag, but it was never going to happen. Jag had like 12 people staying with him in like 2 rooms, and Zach had a full-ass apartment. So we were staying out with, or stayed in with Zach. We're just kind of chilling. Watched John Wick 2. Even better than John Wick 1. And then we went to bed. Now the next day is fucked up. Because it's Jag's birthday party. Woohoo! Now, if you guys don't know, Jag's birthday party is like not a normal fucking party. Because Jag, if you guys watch the show would know this, is extra. Right? Jag is an extra human being. And he wanted to have like a whole ass fucking event. Right? Have you guys ever seen the Disney Channel games? Are you guys familiar? Thank you, Will. Jordan Jones. The ski situations. Next time we have one, I'll open it up. So it was kind of like the Disney Channel games. Or if, you know, we're stuck to the world of reality TV, it's kind of like Survivor. Thank you, Ilisma. So we divided this into 4 teams. The theme of the birthday was Avatar: The Last Bender, which is a pretty funny name, admittedly. Thank you, Christy. And there was 4 teams, right? There was the Fire Nation, the Water Nation, the Earth Nation, and this is going to be challenging. We're going to do Air Nation and Gray. In the Air Nation, Avatar: The Last Bender. Yes. Yes, because it's a joke. Yes, because it's a pun. All right. Now let me try to remember who was on each team, because there's a lot of people I don't know, but there's some people who I do know and you know as well. So on this team we have the Jag Man. We got Derek X. We have America. These people we are all familiar with, right? We know these people. And then there was someone super interesting who did not expect to be there. So there's this guy named Alex. Now, I don't know if you all know who Alex is, but Alex also has a past in reality television. So let me pull that up. Y'all remember them?
Hello.
Hello.
And who are you?
I'm Alex. Sierra.
Sierra.
We're Alex
Like-
and Sierra.
Brother and sister?
No, we kiss, so that'd be weird.
Any recollection? So we meet this guy, and this was 2013, so it's been 10 years. And I'm talking to him, and I'm like, oh, so how do you know Jag? He's like, I won the X Factor. Which doesn't answer the question, to be fair. Like, that's just how these things in LA are, apparently. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I look at him, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's that famous audition that's in every fucking compilation. So I'm like, was it Toxic? Was that your audition? He goes, yeah. I was like, well, that's fucking crazy. How random is that? So yeah. He was awesome. He was so sweet. We were talking to him for, like, honestly, most of it. Little do you know. Yeah, that's them. So that was a good time. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else notable on Fire Nation that I can think of. How does he know Jag? He won the X Factor. What do you mean? She's married to Luke Hemmings now? Yes, they did not work out, unfortunately. Were the comps equitable? We'll get into that. I don't remember anyone else in this team. And then we had the Water Nation, which... Who the fuck was on Water? Was there anyone important on Water? Water was kind of like the Who the Fuck Cares team. Claire was on it. Claire was Water. Let's go, Claire. Kyland was Water. Good call. That's pretty good. I mean, Kyland's a beast. Claire's athletic. You know, they should be good. Earth Nation, we had Zach Wurtenberger. We had Blue Kim. I think we had... Maybe that's it? Taylor was Earth. Yeah, okay. Taylor, again, is my favorite person ever. She was amazing. Hillary was Water. Yes. Hillary being Blue's sister, for all you who do not know. And then we had my team, Cory. We had Cinco. I assume it's spelled like that. Reharm. Thank you. We had J. Maya. Cinco is Love Island. Love Island, Cinco's Love Island, and people didn't love Cinco on Love Island, apparently. I don't know. He was very clutch in the challenges, though. Nice guy. Cash's ex, yes, that is what I heard. And then we had the Jazz Man. So just based on these teams, who do you think is who do you think is winning? He was ass. He was an ass. Well, there you go. J. Maya stands rise up. Yeah, something like that. Fire, 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 fire. Well, yeah. This was the placement. I don't know what these guys got. But let's go through the events, okay? Let's go through it all. That's not how you delete. Whatever. Layers. Yeah, the layer. You're supposed to figure this shit out before me, Brando. What the fuck? You're supposed to have this ready for me to work. Brando. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Brando mod era. Nah, I don't trust him with those responsibilities. Okay, so the first event. Now we're gonna play a game. It's called Which Event Is Not Like the Other. Okay. Now the first event was a game that we call Flip Cup. You guys ever heard of it? It's a stupid ass game. The drinking game. You flip the cup. You drink. So basically, the important part is everyone had some drinky drinks at the start. Very quick game. I had like a White Claw. Right. I did not have a good performance at Flip Cup. I kind of was throwing for the team a little bit. We got third overall. Fire won. Kind of a shit show. Kind of a shit show. The second game was volleyball. Now, volleyball is fucking bullshit. Because the first team we went up against was the Earth Nation, and we got our shit rocked. Zach was just soaring above the net, spiking it down on us. It's crazy. You should have seen him. But then we ended up actually losing in like the losers match. We got 4th. So we're kind of shitting the bed right now. But it was Flip Cup and then volleyball. Now let's talk about fucking event number 3. Okay? Because event number 3 is some bullshit. So let's do a little bit of drawing. I'm going to go really in-depth here. Alright, we got the ocean. Right? The ocean's over here because we're on the beach, remember, okay? Scally raid. I like that. What's up, Scally? You finished 9 on 9 yet? So we got the ocean over here, right? Then we got a lot of sand. A lot of it. And over here, we have a bucket. We have a bucket. And in the bucket is 2 things. You did finish 9 on 9, very poorly timed all-nighter stream. That's exactly how I finished 9 on 9. Not in streaming, though. He's an artist, right? This is good. I think this does a good job of representing what I'm trying to draw. Anyways, here's the plan. You have to empty the bucket. Now, what's in the bucket? In the bucket is a massive-ass handle of margarita mix. So much sugar, so much alcohol, such a big-ass bottle. See you, Scally. And then 6 Coronas. So across these teams of like 7 or 8 people, you have to crush all this alcohol and then run with the empty bottles to the ocean, which is freezing, by the way. It's like 60 degrees, which isn't that cold, but when we're talking about the fucking ocean, it's kind of tough. Go run in the freezing cold ocean, fill them up, and run back. Now, here's the part that I don't think this drawing did a good job of representing. This was downhill, which is great, but then the uphill is fucking brutal. It was hard. Like, I was having, like, palpitations by the end of it. So, alas, Air Nation won. I was hauling ass back and forth. I was going crazy. Cardio better be on point. It wasn't, but we had more determination. And I will say, Cinco kind of popped off. Because most teams kind of designated one person to be, like, the margarita drinker. And Fire Nation had America. And America drank valiantly. But Cinco was always going to be a little bit faster. That, you know, it's like, just biologically speaking, it's going to be a tough ask for America to beat Cinco in that. So we ended up winning that, which is nice. Purely size-based. Exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. And then the 4th event was Limbo, which, you know, who do you think was the star of Limbo of all the characters we've named so far? Who do you think? Yeah, Blue's the answer. Taylor was really good too. But Blue and Taylor were kind of like the people, so those were not ours. I'm mediocre at Limbo. I'm not horrible. I'm not flexible, but I have a lot of determination and heart and grit. And then, so that's 4 events. At this point, the party started at noon. It is 4:15. So we've been doing this for 4.5 hours, 4 hours. There's 3 more events. And then a bonus round. I don't know what the bonus round is going to be, but there's a bonus round, theoretically. And, you know what America, Zach did in that moment? Got the fuck out of there. See ya. See ya. The fuck? What are we doing? Hey, come on. What the fuck is that? I'm hungry. Whoa. I left out an important part of the detail. So, people who've been listening carefully, who've been taking notes, may have noticed that thus far in the story, as far as you guys know, I haven't used a debit card or a credit card or my ID or cash or anything. And you probably, a lot of you are curious why. Like, why hasn't that come up? It feels like a natural part of the story. You guys have any theories? And on the way back on the plane, I go into the front pocket of my backpack, and guess what I find? No, this is an empty wallet. I lost my wallet. My wallet's fucking gone. Ordered all my cards again. ID. This is my old wallet. I got a new wallet. And that's the one that was gone. So that was fucking bullshit. Yeah, it was fucking miserable. What a tragedy. So, this happens, like, I realize it the morning of the party that I don't have my wallet, and I'm so stressed out. Like, this is the exact kind of thing that sets me off. I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but, you know, I can't find my wallet, can't find my phone, can't find something, like, especially knowing I have to fly home, and, like, we were supposed to go out to clubs and stuff. Like, I was so stressed, and it was just, like, boiling in front of, like, inside of me. And America is kind of the opposite. She's more chill, and I was just, like, you could see I was just, like, disturbed. I was just like, my week was, yeah, no, it is ruined still. But yeah, I digress. So, you know, I'm kind of in a bad mood, but we go back to Zach's place, we take a nap, because we're exhausted, like winded. My calves are still sore. And then, after that, we go out to some sushi, and then go to Jag's party. Fortunately for me, thank you, Marvel Gaze. I don't know if I thank you. Jack's party, fortunately for me, is hosted at his Airbnb. So there's no ID problems there, right? We just walk in, get our drink on. It starts at 8:30. Any guesses at what time Cory, Zach, and America showed up? Closest guess wins. 11 p.m. is exactly correct. Which, you know, for a house party, I think that's acceptable. Because we knew they weren't going out. They said they were staying at their place, so it was perfect. We went to their house. Now, at their house, obviously, we were trying to drink, trying to hang. There wasn't much alcohol in terms of, like, seltzers and White Claws and Trulies and beer. And no. It was, like, 2 bottles of vodka and then a lot of energy drinks to mix with. Like Celsius. There's some Red Bull, but mostly Celsius. There's like double the fucking caffeine of a Red Bull. Now, for me, mama ain't raised no bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm shooting shots. Look. Because this motherfucker Jazz keeps handing me shots. Just one out. Like, he wouldn't stop. Shout out Steph. Yeah, exactly. Why no soda? Because Jag's a frugal king despite making $750,000. Also, funny story, hey mom. Jag is like, hey, this event on the beach is BYOB. I'm like, my ass it is. What do you BYOB? I voted for you. What do you mean? Celsius ain't cheap. Honestly, in LA, maybe you're right. And then America and I were like, should we get him a gift? And I'm like, or no, I was like, should we get him a gift? And America's like, are you kidding me? You know, my mom sent me a text today, and she got mad at me for not responding to it. Here's the text. Are you going live tonight? Your listeners are freaking out, crying emoji. And then she hit the enter button to go line down. I'm one of them. Like, Mom, just easy. Easy. Like, you don't think this has been weighing on me? Like, yesterday I'm talking to America, I just feel guilty about not streaming. Not because I owe you guys anything, but, like, you know, like, I'm going to lose a lot of subs and lose some momentum and whatever. Thanks, Go Brandy. I appreciate it. She is one of you. Just wait till she figures out how to get an eviction notice. Oh my god. You deserve vacation. Guys, I'm getting online for like 2 hours and talking. That's not necessary. So we're at Jack's party. I'm doing a lot of shots. I'm handling it pretty well though. It was just Jazz kept handing me stuff, and he's like, hey, do it with me. Jazz was gone. He was gone at the beach, and this is 8 hours later. And we're like, Rune Queen. There's the 5 gifted. Total of 26 subs in the channel. I appreciate it. That's a lot of money. I really do appreciate it. So, yeah, we're drinking. And then, here's the squad in the kitchen. It's the layout of the apartment is pretty straightforward, right? So, the layout of the apartment is pretty basic, right? Thanks for the sub. About a 6-month stream during the first stream because you're a real fan. I do appreciate that. Back to paint. Yeah. So, the layout of the apartment's like, okay, the door's here, and then we got, like, a living room, and then, like, there's just a hallway, and then there's, like, a kitchen that goes into here, and then there's, like, a staircase over here. This was a great description. Now, America, Cory, and Jag do not leave this corner for like 3 hours. Oh my god, anonymous with the 5 gifted. Why? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. The unreliable, this is the unreliable corner. Jag. This is Jag, not Jazz. And Jazz would pop in from time to time. He was kind of making the rounds. And we were all very drunk. And, like, just so we're on the same page, I've been taking petty thing for the 5 gifted. Oh my god, so much money. Why haven't there been any photos? Mom, you want me to send you pictures right now? Actually, no, I'll send them to you right after. You're not going to like them. But there are some. Did you convince Jag to watch the season? He's watching it now on his live, right? He's doing that? So while I've been drinking some vodka, maybe a seltzer, America doesn't like shots. Which is smart, right? Like, don't you think, like, a vodka would really mess you up? Maybe you don't want to take too many shots. I think that was a very wise decision. So instead of vodka shots, she wanted to mix the vodka with something. It's a good idea, right? That's smart. So what do you think America mixed the vodka with? Celsius. Which is fine unless you have 5 of them. Like 3 cans of Celsius worth. Like, you know how people just, like, are at the party and they're, like, holding their White Claw? And they just kind of, like, sip at their White Claw and then they get a new White Claw? She was doing that with Celsius. So, it's like in the morning, I wake up and I'm like, babe, my head is killing me. And she's like, my heart's killing me. I'm like, uh-oh. It's basically a vodka Red Bull, but more, yeah. I'm like, uh-oh. How is she alive? Well, her heart was kind of... So we were kind of... It is giving charged lemonade from Panera. So the next day, our plan was like, we're going to go to the mall, see Madam Web, try to take it easy, because we had partied last night, just chill out. We could not leave Zach's place. We got lunch with some of our casting people, which obviously everyone on Twitter is like, I guess they're on The Amazing Race. You guys are stupid. And then we just sat in the couch while America was just like, the whole time. Thanks, balloon animals. So, yeah, that was a lot. But it was funny, the conversation we were having with Jag. Like, I've never seen Jag talk so much about game in his life than that night. Like, in the house, he wasn't talking this much, and he was like HOH. You know, he was getting nominated, and he didn't want to talk this much game with camera. He has us in the corner, and he's like, you know, like we never had a chance with Suri and Jared, and it's just, and then they voted out Hisam, and then Red. It was killing me. Which, to be fair, he's right about that. You know, like, those are definitely bad moves. I'm with Jag on most of that. I don't have too many problems with that. But Jag was like, you gotta come to OMAC. My parents love you guys. So I'm sure it'll happen. But it was a really fun night. America kept just saying, like, I love you. I'm so glad I voted for you. And I was just talking about game, probably. I don't know. I remember more than America. But I kissed Jag like 5 times. It was interesting. I woke up the next day. No, not with tongue. It was like, we'll do it. And then we do it, and he's like, again. And America wakes up, and her heart is palpitating. But she does muster up the strength to go, Cory, you kissed Jag a lot. So, yeah. It was a crazy night. It was literally a movie. You know? We saw that pic of dog grabbing ass. Jag was gripping. I was searching. If you guys see the picture, you guys know what I'm talking about. No, the only people from our cast who were there was the 3 of us in blue. Bowie, I think, would have been there, but she was in Thailand. I'm sure he invited more people, but you know, like America and I flew out. Like, it was a lot of effort, but it was fun. But yeah, Taylor was there from 24. Kyland and X, or Derek X, were there from 23. Claire was there from 23. I think that's it. Mountain Doofus, thanks for the sub. Am I missing anyone? I don't think I'm missing anyone. Suri wasn't there. Suri was not there. I don't know if Suri got an invite. Jobbiest, thanks for the sub. Did you visit any malls? Of course. Went to Century City. I saw my friend Catherine, and then that's where we got lunch with Blue and Hillary. It was raining, and it's an outside mall, so it was kind of shit, but the food was good. Did you kiss Jag on the lips? Who could say? Did Jazz feed Cory shots so he would kiss Jag? Cory, you've been played? I don't think that's called being played. That's being, like, assaulted. But no, that's not what happened. Don't worry about that. Have you ever been to the Omaha Mall that Justin Bieber sang about? No, I haven't. Is that where he was discovered? Traders Tomorrow with America? Yeah, probably. We need screenshots of what? It is very funny how, like, Blue's name is Blue and her sister's name is Hillary. And I'm sure there's, like, good reasoning for it. It's a funny combo. You know? Like, I had a friend of mine named William, and he had 3 sisters, and their names were, like, Destiny, Chastity, and Liberty. And I'm like, damn, sucks to be William. The AI picture? I think it's AI, right? It was discovered on YouTube? Okay. Fair enough. Her legal name is Blue? Yeah. I think she has a Korean name as well, but, like, you know. I don't think Blue is like a nickname, an influencer name or anything. But yeah, we got drunk, talked a game, kissed, and then we went back to Zach's, passed out. The next day, we were just kind of chilling. Didn't do much. Had lunch with our casting people, watched John Wick 3. We started watching the other 2, which I don't know if we'll keep watching, but it was really fun. And then, finally, that last day, we kind of just lounged around. And then went to lunch with Blue, went to the mall. That was it. Now, there is one massive element that we're missing. Does anyone understand the dilemma we're going to encounter at this final leg of the story? Anyone? How am I going to get home? Because I have to go to the airport, and I have no ID. Uh-oh. Now, let's be clear. I knew this was going to be a problem. So I didn't walk into the airport blind. I looked it up. What I had to do was I had to go to the airport, go to TSA, tell them my situation, and then they do a big background check, right? It's going to be a big hassle. We had to get there super early. We got there like 6 p.m. for an 11 p.m. flight. Where'd your ID go? I lost my wallet. And it was ID and cards. So I came with a couple things. I came with a prescription bottle with my name and address. I had a student ID, which doesn't do much. I had a picture of my passport, picture of my ID. None of that helped. But there's one thing that did help. So we're in a security line. We're at the person who asked for IDs. I go, I don't have my ID. They pull me aside with this agent. And this agent goes, Big brother. It was not the guy who pulled us over. It was the guy who's on the phone with. He's like, their name is America and Cory. And then the guy actually came over and was like, oh my god. So I had to answer some questions, but he was very, very kind. Moral stories, get on TV. Or don't lose your wallet. One of the two. Whichever one you guys think is easier. AirTag or 7 waves of interviews. What do you guys think? AmeriCorey's run the airways, I guess. I guess so. At least in Delta. So yeah, we got through security. We were there 4 hours early for the flight. Got some PF Chang's in LAX. Got on our flight. Watched half of John Wick 3. Got back to her place. 5 a.m. Dropped her off, came back here, went to sleep. Class in the morning. Can we get a congratulations for me in the chat for showing up to class after my red-eye flight? Now, before you, give me a tremendous amount of credit, the class was at 4:15 p.m. But I'm still proud of myself. I'm still proud of myself. So that was it. That was our trip to LA. Blue got us a little present. I don't even know what she got America, frankly. I didn't see it, but she got me a little Dragonite and Squirtle Funko Pop. I'll put that in the background somewhere. Oh, that was cute. Rihanna. Trash. It's funny name. Thank you. Have you got your new ID yet? No, it's in the mail. New ID, new debit card, credit card. I lost my my photo booth pictures of America, but I think she has extra copies, she said. That'd be a big loss. And I regret to inform you of the biggest loss. There's like $68 of Wendy's gift cards in there and a Frosty tag. Now, I don't want you guys to think... I know. I'll give you guys a minute. I'll give you guys a minute. You could get a Frosty tag for like $1. It's whenever you go through the drive-thru and they're like, "Hey, you want to give an extra $1 to charity?" You say yes, and they give you a Frosty tag. This is not a big deal. Where do you lose the wallet? I'm so close to banning you. You're gonna say like you should retrace your steps, and that'll send me over the edge. 68 Wendy's gift cards, 1 Frosty Tag, 69. Okay. Honestly, you were quick on that one, Balloon almost. I'm looking for the wallet right now. Yeah, honestly, we need to have like some guerrilla searching tactics here. I dropped my phone in Lake Michigan and was more upset about the $20 in the back of my phone case. Yeah, because surely you had insurance, right, Meg? Thanks, JPR, for the sub. I appreciate it. Last time you saw it, legit, like... Have you checked your bag again? No, I never put it in my bag, right? Did your wallet grow legs and walked away or something? I was thinking of a smart retort, but fuck you. Did you check if it's in your pocket? Only the front pockets, but I never put it in the back pocket. Did you even take it? Well, yeah, because I had to get it on the plane there. I was wearing sweatpants where like shit just falls out of them all the time, and I'm sure that's just what happened. Is it in Zach's couch? I tore that shit up. We don't need to... You guys can ask, was it there? And I can't answer yes or no. Is it on the plane? I called Delta. I was like, hey, do you guys know where my wallet is? And they said, Cory? I was like, whoa. I'm like, Delta? They're like, Cory? Cory, why'd you tell everyone you were going to be good at late game competitions? No, I just fucking hung up. I couldn't deal with it. I was so over it. Can't just live in anonymity. You know when they did the thing with Michael Jackson where they like rented out the grocery store so he could go shopping like a normal person? That's what I need. America furious over you kissing Jag. You guys know America. You think she'd be furious about that? You think it was America with both of our heads pushing them together? It wasn't, to be clear. It was me and Jag. Taking matters into our own hands. And the craziest thing about kissing Jag is when it happened, the whole world around me dissipated. It was just me and him. Just like a movie. Just like a movie. She's incredible. There's no washing machine behavior. You guys are gross. Did anyone watch Jag's live yesterday when he watched the episode? I popped in for a second and I was like, God, I hope this alliance brings me in as their 8th. They did. Anyone watch Felicia's interview with BB Steph? I saw it for 1 second, and she was basically just talking about how like they shouldn't have had Jared and Suri on the cast together. And she was basically saying it was rigged, but like in slightly nicer words, she was like, well, it was clear they wanted them to do well, but that's all I'm saying. Don't get mad at me, production. It was cracking me up. I was just ready for the challenge. She's literally right. I mean, it wasn't rigged, but obviously there was advantages. But, you know, there's also advantages in being a straight white dude who's conventionally attractive, which I'm not, but everyone has their own advantages, right? But yeah, I mean, obviously hers are unique. I don't mean to like we all watch the season. Does Vandy have spring break soon? Yeah, it's like March 9th or something. We're talking about Red. Of course. You and Jag are about to trend on Twitter. You all grossly overestimate your abilities. And your size. Because if you guys think you could trend something on Twitter, why couldn't I beat Matt in the BB Junkies Facebook poll? What the fuck, guys? The fuck is that about? It was close, kind of. Oh yeah, I'm sure. America won her round, though. Against who? I'm sorry. As far as BB Facebook is concerned, that women's bracket is a fucking joke. I would beat everyone in the women's bracket. Sexist? No, I'm realistic about the BB Facebook audience. Oh, come on. You guys know I'd smoke America in the BB Junkies poll. I had a bad bracket. I would beat Jag, too. I think Matt and Cam are the two people I couldn't. You think you'd beat Suri? Not in, like, a actual, like, legitimate fan favorite poll. But in the reality junkies, BB Junkies, whatever it is. Yeah. I don't think you understand. Can I say this again? I'm a straight white guy. This is Big Brother Facebook. Do you guys not understand? Like, well, so is Matt and Cam. That's what I'm saying. It's not a hard calculation. So is Izzy. You guys are being so dense. I think Izzy was going to be a Facebook favorite. Izzy was, like, designed in a lab to be hated by Facebook fans. And that's why we love her. Let's get America the win. Who's in the finals of America? Is it Felicia or Suri? Suri? That's a pretty tough one. We wish her luck. We'll do what we can. That's a tough one. America winning by 10 votes? Y'all better get in there. But yeah, I think whoever wins that is about to get fucking smoked by Cameron. Holy. It's gonna be, it might be brutal. Space Cowboy. How many of us vote for America versus you? Look, in an America Me direct poll between you guys, I don't know if I get a single vote. I probably get Mike's vote because he wouldn't vote for a woman. But that's it. I know I wouldn't get Nicholas's vote. Kawaii Darkness would vote for me. It's not. Look, I don't want to judge Kawaii Darkness, but your name is Kawaii Darkness 666. This is not helping my case. Alright, maybe I get a couple votes. Just a couple. But I think you guys are all talk. Frankly. Poll? No, we're not doing this poll. You want to run the hurt my feelings poll? Mike just joined. Mike, if it was myself and America in a favorite player poll, who would you vote for? America? You guys don't believe that, right? Mike could never vote for a woman. Demonic Angels. Thanks for the sub. Or maybe this would be Mike's strategy so he could go around to his friends and be like, I voted for a woman. You know? It'd be like the new age, I voted for Obama. Mike's voting for a women in eviction notice tonight? That is true. That is extremely true. Okay, I'm gonna float an idea, and I know it's an idea that you guys are gonna be super, super, super fucking excited about, and I really don't think I want to do it, but I'm considering it. I know you guys want me to do a Big Brother 25 watch thing. I know you guys want that. It got the people chatting. Episodes sucked. Yeah, but they always suck. You know, what's the problem with that? Steel Cage. Nice to see you, Steel. This month's sub money goes to Goo Boy. The episode sucked, though? Yeah, of course. But, you know. Watch party with Taryn. Taryn's got better things to do, guys. Taryn's living his life. I think, honestly, I'm probably not going to do it because I think it's a big commitment. It's a lot of episodes, and I don't think it'd be as fun as we think. And it's kind of not a very inclusive kind of stream activity because you guys all have to pull up your videos and click start at the same time. Then new people come in, and they can't really do it. Just the double eviction episodes. Yeah, I might try to find a way to do, like, certain episodes. You already watched it? I watched the first 5 weeks of it. I haven't watched the second half. Total Drama Island instead. Well, I already saw that, so I'd have to do that with America. I just don't think she'd be interested, because it's kind of a kid's show, but I love it. The flip and the double eviction. I've seen some of those YouTube clips about the flip. They really gave me all the credit for the flip on the show. Which I appreciate, because they really could have given it to Cameron, and it would have been bullshit, but, like, they had enough footage, I think, to do it that way. And I think they gave America a lot of credit, but they really let me be the voice of it. Because you did most of the work. But I think everyone kind of understands what happened. Like, America was the catalyst, and I did the work. Like, America is the one who made it happen. America's the one who made the flip happen, but I'm the one who made the flip happen. Which I think the show did a pretty fair, you know, depiction of. I was shocked they showed America give you the information. Like, I was so happy. Well, they also lied about the purpose of it. Like, the Matt information about Suri playing Paths of Power was important. Like, it was very important, but the bigger deal, like, that wasn't. The bigger deal was just Izzy and Suri and Jared, or mostly Izzy and Jared, just fully turning on America. And it wasn't even so much Izzy saying we have to, you should sleep in a different bed. Like, that didn't help, but, like, at that point, my mind was already made up. After America told me she spelled a Mimi, I was flipping the vote. I just got called a DR for a while. But Matt telling America was good. It helped. And I think the reason they portrayed it that way is just because the stuff with the Matt information happened, like, 2 days earlier. So they had more time to edit it, where all that stuff was Wednesday. So I think it was just, like, a practical solution. Like, it was a very straightforward way of telling the story, and that's just what they went with. Have you been watching the Meridian reviews? I have. I skimmed through it just, like, to see if America and I are on there. I do disagree with his rankings. Let me actually pull this up. I think this is interesting. I think these are, first of all, a super, super cool project. I think it's really fun.
Alright guys, Willem here back with a new video, and in this...
He's got such a YouTuber voice. I love it.
Alright guys.
Okay, let me share my screen quickly. So, like, you know, just scrolling through it, it's like, I'm just trying to find, like, okay, so Luke is at 307, so he's worse than, remind me who these people are. Okay, Jacob, Willie, these are all people who were kicked out, and Megan quit, Scott. I will say, outside of the Luke being racist stuff, he was also a horrible fucking player. Like, if there was no night one twist with the nominations, he would have been evicted first. Kirsten would have survived that week, unless he won the veto. Nah, he was in the middle. He was in the middle because no one wanted to pull him in. He was like the one person everyone was okay with being evicted. He was the backdoor plan if Kirsten won the veto. Or Felicia won the veto, honestly. Anyways, Jace, we're just gonna, I'm just looking for BB25 people. Okay, so they have Kirsten as the second worst player on our cast, which I think is fine. I don't think it's far off. I mean, Luke and Kirsten are the two people who truly never watched an episode of the show. But I do think it's kind of hard to judge Kirsten that accurately just because she was on the block night one. And I wasn't really exposed to, like, much of the bad Kirsten gameplay because I was on the block with her. So she wasn't, like, running these theories to me. But she was likable, which is, I think, a lot. Which is already a good start. But she was, like, she made mistakes. Like, I don't know. I think it's fine to say she was the worst player on our cast outside of Luke. I think Kemi here seems a little harsh. I feel like Kemi kind of just truly got fucked. And then they have Red as the third worst at 260. You know who's super high on Red's game? Is Suri. It's very interesting. I feel like whenever I hear Suri talk or like an interview, she always talks about how, like, don't sleep on Red. I'm like, no, I'll sleep on Red. I think she just had, like, and you have to understand, like, this manifested in the game. Suri thought Red was a much bigger threat than he was. Like, she liked him. Yeah, no, she liked him a lot. They were. And Red loved Suri, too. I think that was Suri's bigger mistake than getting rid of Heisem. Because, like, Suri had Red. And she did have Heisem, too, but Heisem, I think, kind of dug his own grave a little bit more. But Red was as loyal as they come, right? He was trying to form some shit with me. Then they have Heisem at 259. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably say Red's better than Heisem. I don't know. Heisem did some good work, but he also fucked himself over so hard, and he could win every competition. So maybe you could just say Heisem off comps is better. But, like, I feel like Red could get further on most seasons, where I feel like Heisem would always just blow up at some point, you know? But Heisem's probably better than Red. It doesn't. Who fucking cares? Heisem to Red. Like, come on. Is that it for this video? Does anyone else make it? Alright, that's everyone in this video. Now let's go to the second video.
And in this video, we're back with part 2 of my ranking of every...
Starting with Brittany D'Angelo.
Here we'll be running through spots.
You know, we met Lawan
However,
at Todrick's. Very random. I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, Lawan. America's like, who? I'm like, fake fan. How did Daniel sneak his way up to 229? I guess he was in the majority alliance. I guess. They're like, if the week 1 Paloma eviction didn't happen, he'd be, I don't know. Okay, come on. It's fucking Daniel Durston. Derek F at 224 is funny. And then David Alexander 223. That's a funny pair. Alright, so they have Cam at 219. Okay, I'll tell you this. Cam is not worse than Riley as a player. I refuse to believe it. I just don't think Cam is worse than Riley. I think Cam is a very, very bad player. Very bad. But you guys forget how, like, and Riley's been nothing but sweet. But Riley, like, had everyone in the house wanting to keep her except Red and maybe Bowie and was still evicted. Riley had a cult following after 1 week. No, she didn't. There was like Jag and Blue and Matt. And then Blue started showmancing with Jared and lost her and was saying that we shouldn't use the veto on her. Jag was loyal to the end and Matt was loyal. She had Jag and Matt. That's what she had. And even then, she had Suri wanting to keep her too, but Riley just couldn't make it happen. Like Riley just couldn't say, Suri, I'm going to work with you, not all of it. Like, I think we saw both of them campaigning, and both of them could go home. Honestly, more people wanted Cam to go because people liked Riley more than Cam, and Riley still went home. Is that, like, Riley had a social game? But that's what I'm saying. Like, she had a social game, but she was so bad strategically. Cam had no social game, but he understood the game, so when he was talking to Suri, he's like, I'll do whatever you guys want next week. I'm not like, look, I'm not saying Cam's a good player. I think he's a very bad player. But I think Riley did some impressive shit in her 2 weeks that were like impressively bad stuff. That was Riley's fault. It absolutely was. He's also way better at. I mean, Riley could have been good at comps. You don't really know. I don't think you guys understand. Like, in that house, like, Suri really wanted to keep Riley. I really wanted to keep Riley. America was down to keep Riley. Jag, Blue, and Matt all wanted to keep Riley. And we couldn't keep Riley because Riley was just fucking up over and over again. And, you know, like, so what happened? Riley, like, all Riley kept saying to, like, Suri and Izzy was like, if I went, like, I'm not even going to try after we get Heisem out. Like, after I get Heisem out, like, who cares? We should work with you, me, Blue, Jag, and Matt. That's who we should work with. You know, like, all she had to do was say, fuck Jag, Blue, and Matt, like, Suri, like, honestly, if you save me, like, you're my person. And I was trying to, and I think this is a lot of just my frustration, was, like, I was trying so hard to help Riley, being like, yo, Riley, like, this is not gonna be a 1 vote difference where Suri's the swing. Like, it's gonna be unanimous, one way or the other. Stop acting like it's gonna be family style and then Suri. And she just wouldn't listen to me and was taking, like, Matt's advice and Jag's advice, and it was just so infuriating. So that's my nitpick. I think Riley's worse than Cam, but you know, they're both. And then they have Jared as the next worst. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think the thing with Jared though is like he showed some ability, but he also probably showed more flaws than anyone in the game. So this is fine. I think he's better than Cam and Riley. But I feel like when Jared's on, he's pretty good. It's just, I think it's hard for him to maintain that energy for a lot of it. Ego, yeah, it's part of it. Blue. I think Blue is worse than Jared because I think Blue will get in her own way less. Sorry, I think Blue is better than Jared. I think Jared's a worse player. Because I think, like, Jared would, like, do unnecessary shit. Like, Blue was fake with me the entire season, like, pretending to want to work with me. I didn't buy it, but she was trying. Whereas Jared, like, gave up. Jared was just icing me out, you know? And Blue's never seen the show before, whereas Jared kind of knows this world a little bit. Like, I think on a second season, I would trust Blue a lot more than Jared. But it's pretty close. Like, I don't, you know. And if you combine their powers, they're almost a flawless player. Then at 196, they have Mimi. Which, when I first saw this, I was like, this feels kind of harsh. Because I think Mimi, in my head, is a much better player than everyone we've talked about so far. But I don't really have much to justify that. It's just me liking Mimi. And I like these other people too, but, like, come on. Like, she didn't really, yeah, like, there's not much to the game. I think I just, like, am putting a lot of faith in Mimi as the person, not the player. Because as the player, there wasn't much there. Mimi didn't campaign. She campaigned. She just, it wasn't a great campaign because it's kind of my fault because I voted her out. But like, I don't know, like I kind of wanted to keep Mimi the whole time. I just couldn't feel comfortable enough to do it. She was not active enough. Thanks, Anonymous. I think the thing about Mimi is she was in the position to get to the final 3 or 4. And it almost seemed like, how could you mess this up? And like, the way she got into that position was like, she laid low, and then it kind of fell into her lap a little bit with the Izzy flip. And then she, again, just kind of squandered it, because like, she was in just the dream position. She had like me wanting to take her to the end. She had Jag wrapped around her finger at some point. And then she just went back to Suri and Felicia. And it was like, what are we doing? Why? So, I feel like she's a better player than the people we've seen so far, but I think this is fine. And then we have Izzy at 191. Izzy's game is like impossible to assess. I don't know. Like, going into another season, I think I'd trust Izzy more than all of these people because I know she knows the show and I know she's a fan and I know she has a good strategic mind. But, like, the reason why Izzy's the best casting ever is why she's, like, is a flawed player, right? But I mean, I think I do have more faith in Izzy than everyone else. Also, I think Izzy without Suri and Jared... Izzy without Suri is worse, in a worse position, probably. But I think she has more winner upside, maybe. But, like, I think you guys... I think it's, like... Being that locked in with Suri is a good thing, as long as by the end you're willing to cut her. And Izzy says she was, and I don't think Izzy's a liar. I don't think she would have, frankly. But, being locked in with Suri like that was not a bad thing for a while. But I do think Izzy's better than everyone we've seen so far. And that's it. Ending with Nick Macaron. Which means Jag, Matt, and Bowie all survived. Felicia survived. Which I think is a little interesting. I think it's a little interesting. I think Felicia is right there with Blue, and I think Mimi's a better player than Felicia. Like, yeah, so, but, she got 4th, so I think you give that credit. So all the final 5 survived, America survived, I survived. I think that's it. So we got 7 left. I think they're going to rank Matt the highest, or maybe Suri. I think if it was, like, ranking their games, I think I've seen this guy, I think he likes Matt's game more than Suri. But if it was just player, I think they do Suri. But I think I'll be the 3rd. I think they'll rank me 3rd in our cast. I think they'll rank Jag 4th. But I think I might be in this next video. I think it might happen. I think America and Felicia will be 1 and 2. I don't think so. Because this guy did a ranking of the players in the season, so I don't know if his opinions have changed since then. But I remember me being 3rd, and there's Matt, Suri, me, Jag, and then Bowie, America, Felicia in some order. You should be top 80. I think I'm probably like the 76th best player of all time. Like, it's, it's nothing to write home about, but I think that sounds about right to me. But I think it's a super, 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 super dope project. There was also another project that I thought was really cool. If I could find it. It was a Reddit post, so just to show you how in deep I am. Let me show you. It was ranking every HOH reign ever. And I was like, This is badass. And they put me at number 112. Took out Jared, who would have gunned for him next round, but also hurt his standing with Blue and Suri, which made it harder for him to get leverage over Matt and Jag later. I mean, you know, I didn't fuck up my HOH. I did everything right. How I did the next week was not as good, but, you know, the HOH reign itself is good. Well, I'm curious if there's any BB25s. Let me see. So they had Jag BB25 Final 7 targeted Blue over America because she was better at comps. Thought it was a bad move because America would have targeted Jag and Blue wouldn't. I think Blue would have at that point. I hope. I don't know. Initially wanted to target Blue, which wasn't his best move, but eventually changed his mind and backdoored Cory. He didn't change his mind. Blue just won the veto. It ended up being a great HOH for Jag. He just, like, he kind of got forced into making the right move. Then me, Felicia, backdooring Heisem. This is a horrible take. Yeah, this is, I mean, how dare you? 42? This is a bad move. And then... Yeah, I mean... Felicia, best HOH of the season. Who was the best HOH of the season? Probably... I think it was either... I think it was Jag Final 8. Okay, so in terms of, like, how good of a position they got into after the fact, I think it was either Cameron week 6 or Jag in the Final 8. I think mine was, like, the best executed, but, like, mine was very straightforward. Like, if Jag won that HOH, he would have done the same thing. But I do think Jag getting me out of the Final 8 really set him up for the rest of the game. But even if he got rid of Blue there, he probably would have been set up for the rest of the game because he just would have won every comp. Maybe I could have beaten him in Demented Dentist, but probably not. America won first comp. Don't you ever forget it. Was Jared's the worst but not getting rid of you the week before double eviction? Yeah, I mean, I think Jared's was horrible. I think Felicia's was horrible, but it wasn't that, like, it wasn't terrible for Felicia. But it was bad. Like, no, I think Cameron's might have been the worst, straight up. And I think the reason you could say, and I mean Cameron had a couple bad ones. I think Cameron's last one, where he got rid of Mimi. And, like, the reason I say it's probably not the worst is because he was kind of fucked no matter what he did. If he targets Matt and Jag, we're still all targeting him later. If he targets me in America, Matt and Jag are still targeting him. Like, he didn't have anything, really. Riley's was bad. Well, I think Heisem's was the worst, right? Heisem's has to be the worst. Getting out Riley was not a bad target, but he had the entire house flip on him. Bowie double? Yeah, that's a fair answer, straight up. The Bowie double is probably the worst. Matt was not a good competitor. He's good at certain competitions, you know. There's a certain type of comp he's good at. He won basically 3 vetoes that were all running and throwing. And I am giving him the Dumel one, if we're just judging his comp ability. Bowie first HOH put her in a good spot. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about that HOH is, like, Cameron wanted to take Bowie to the Final 2, and she got rid of him. I don't think it was even, like, the wrong move, because she would have alienated so many people, but none of us would have targeted Bowie after. Like, if Bowie just stuck to her guns, like, honestly, Bowie should have tried to get rid of Suri. Or Blue. Blue was probably her biggest threat, which would have been tight for me. Because I wanted to take her to the Final 3... Matt and Jag want to take her to the Final 3. Cameron wanted to take her to the Final 2. Like, she just needed to get rid of that other side. I think Blue was her biggest target. Her biggest threat at that point. Bowie could have started a Cam versus Matt and Jaguar. No, she couldn't, because Cam was locked in with Matt and Jag because he thought they were in the... What are they called? The Assassins, the Gunslingers, the... What was it called? Fugitives. So it would have been bad. Like, it would have been bad for me. If they kept Cam in, Cam would have won and targeted me. So I'm glad she didn't, but I think it was probably the right move for her to keep Cam in. Because, like, it's not like Matt and Jag would turn on her. Unless they think they would, oh, she's locked in with Cam and then put them up together, but I don't know. I think her biggest threat was Blue. Comps were so repetitive this year. It was pretty weird. I wonder if some of it was to accommodate Matt, like some of the quiz comps. They were all kind of the same, which I don't think is a bad thing. I enjoy those kinds of quiz comps. But, like, I think so, yeah, probably. But you gotta think they could think of other stuff, right? You guys want to talk about Madam Web? So, let me preface. This movie is asshole. Shit. Really bad. It's really bad. The first, like, 25 minutes, I think are fun. I was watching it and I'm like, damn, people are so fucking dramatic. Like, this movie's fine. It's not great, but it's cute. Like, Dakota Johnson's a fun actress. I like the dude from Parks and Rec, Adam Stone or whatever his name is. Adam Johnson. America has to give her... look up American Letterboxd. I'm sure she's making it at some point. What's his name? Adam Scott? Adam Scott, right? He's also a golfer, Adam Scott. So, you know, like the first 25 minutes, she's discovering her powers. She's an ambulance driver, which is a cool premise. There's some cringy lines and some bad dialogue delivery, but it was fine. It was a cute movie. Then they introduced the villain. The villain is one of the worst acting performances I've ever seen. And the script doesn't help, but truly, the performance was horrible. It was, like, laughable. Like, America and I were... Who is it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I don't think they should get another job. ADR. Okay. So, it was a disaster. And then, what if I told you he was not the worst performance in the movie? Who do you guys think that belonged to? Sydney motherfucking Sweeney, who has proven herself to be the worst actress of this generation. Oh my god. And they aged her down so much. She was horrible. Like, and so they had these three girls. There was, like, the girl who had rich parents and was kind of, like, rebellious, and her entire character was being snarky. And, I mean, her performance was fine, but it was just the worst script ever. Like, she was just an annoying-ass character. And then there was this girl who, like, was in foster care, was not in foster care. Her father got deported. And I thought she was actually okay, but, again, there's just a nothing character. And then there was Sydney Sweeney, who I couldn't name an identifiable characteristic of this character. Terrible wardrobe too, horrible wig. It looked ridiculous. It looked like they were dressing up a full-ass adult as a high schooler. It was so bad. And her line delivery is so bad, because it just sounds dead all the time. Like, the only role she can play is that of disinterested teenager. Which was not even that far off from this role, so I don't know why it was so bad. She's good in Euphoria. I can imagine that she'd be good in Euphoria, because that's, like, the specific role. Cassie, like, I could see that. It was really bad. She's a great actress, so hush now. No, she's not. And you could take that straight to America. America after the movie was like, I can't believe she's gonna win 2 Oscars in 1 year. She's probably gonna say that in Letterboxd. Does she get roles because of her boobs? What the fuck is wrong with you? No. Look, I think, it's Hollywood. She has notoriety. People are gonna, Sydney Sweeney was a pull for this movie. It was kind of like, it reminded me of when they got, what's her name, for Scream. Wednesday. Jenna Ortega. When they got Jenna Ortega for, when they got her for Scream, it was like, she wasn't even like, when she was in the first Scream, it wasn't a big deal, but then for the second Scream, she was like the main attraction because she got really famous in between the filming and the showing. So, like, I feel like it was kind of similar to that. It's all good, hey, bub. Don't worry about it. She was great in White Lotus. What? I mean, okay, in White Lotus, she was disinterested teenager. That was her role. My point stands. It's actually a perfect example. And the problem is, when she's not playing the role of disinterested teenager, she just seems disinterested in all of her other fucking roles. Maybe I just have a bad sample size, but every movie, like Anyone But You, I thought she was... I liked the movie, but she was really rough in that movie, and she was really rough in this movie. And I would love to see her again in another movie, because it's very funny. I'm a big fan. The White Lotus is amazing. I think it's good. I don't love them as much as most people. I find it very, like, uncomfortable to watch, which I understand is the intention, but I like watching stuff that I enjoy watching. Does that make sense? Like, I think the main device in the show is, like, cringe. And, like, they're trying to make the audience cringe, and it works. I don't like it, because I don't like cringing. Sydney Sweeney and O'Reilly look alike? No. Colleen, why are you highlighting your message? You and Brie are Sydney Sweeney heads, and that's fine. Yeah. The Jennifer Coolidge Renaissance is very needed. Yeah, I mean, Jennifer Coolidge is an American treasure. And what about it? Hey, that's your right. See how it plays out tonight. Turned 19 today? That's huge. I think 19 is actually not a very big birthday. Doesn't rain on your parade or anything, but yeah, 19. Like 20 is kind of big, 21 is kind of big, 18 is huge. 19. This is real offensive to my Queen Sydney. Let's move on and stop hating on her because it's not okay. I think I'm about to run some ads. Happy birthday. Are we finishing the Big Brother rankings? No, he has to finish them. There's only 2 videos released. I like who? Who's that? You're a great storyteller? Thank you. I try to just bring a lot of, ham it all up. You seen the Scream movies? I've only seen Scream 6, which is like just called Scream. Or maybe Scream 5. Just the first reboot of the series with Ortega and the girl who supports Palestine and then gets blacklisted from Hollywood. What's your name? The original Scream you should see? Oh yeah, I know. It's kind of like the only Star Wars movie I've ever seen. Melissa Barrera, yeah. The only Star Wars movies I have seen is The Force Awakens, which is a bad look. Zendaya's a great actress. That fucking Zendaya movie coming out is... The plot is insane to me. Let's watch this trailer together.
You think that tennis is about expressing yourself, doing your thing. But you don't know what tennis is.
What is it?
Tashi Duncan.
She's in another
I know America is going to be so excited to see this movie.
To have a fashion line, a foundation. She's gonna turn a whole family into millionaires.
What are you gonna do now?
Unfortunately, my only skill in life is hitting a ball with a racket.
I want you to be my coach.
I want you to be my coach.
So far, this is a very straightforward plot. And then it turns.
How often does this happen? Going after the same girl? Come here.
Which one of us? This is a game about winning the points that matter.
I don't need to play mind games with you.
Come have a cigarette with me. I have to talk to you.
I don't smoke, and I'm not talking to you.
He's not in love with you.
What makes you think I want someone to be in love with me?
So they're like playing each other.
Hey, I love you.
I know.
It's a crazy plot. So like Zendaya is a tennis star, and there's two guys like vying for her, and then she gets injured, and then they both want to be her coach, and they're still fighting over her, and then they start playing tennis against each other. You think this is like an Oscars winning kind of movie? I don't think so. It feels like I don't think it's gonna be like critically acclaimed. It might be fun. It might be good. You know what movie I'm excited about? And I think this is going to be a stream that we definitely do. I want to do with America. We watch all the movie trailers for the season, like this year. Because there's like a video that has like a master compilation of all of them. And then we like make a list of what we're going to see. Like need to see, want to see, won't see, and like we hate this. She loves movies. We were going to buy the Regal movie pass today. So... Dune 2, I'm very not excited for Dune 2. I'm sure it'll be better than Dune 1, but Dune 1 was fucking boring. And I'm sure, you know, that pisses off a lot of Dune fans, because Dune fans love Dune. And I'm sure the books are really good, but Dune 1 was so fucking boring. Man of low class. Yeah, basically. Look, I'm sure, like, Dune is a book. You should read the book. And Dune 2 is probably really good. Gotta be really good. You're a downer? Nah, I just have strong opinions. I'm a strong-willed, opinionated guy. Kung Fu Panda 4, all the Kung Fu Pandas are masterpieces. I'll see Dune 2. Yeah, me too. I'm sure I like it. I like Timothée Chalamet. He's a good actor. I watched him in that movie in Italy. Call Me By Your Name, is that it? I watched it by myself in a post-game sequester. I think it was just jury. I think it was, yeah, it was just the jury house before America and Blue got there. And I didn't know what to think. I was just kind of like watching this, and I was like, I don't know. Exactly. It was a well-made movie. I don't know if I enjoyed it. Same director as Challengers. Okay, that's interesting. I feel like that's kind of okay, and this might make people mad, and I liked White Lotus more, but I felt that way about White Lotus, where it's like really well made. I don't know if I like it. There were parts of White Lotus season 1 that I loved. I liked season 1 a lot more than season 2. I did not watch it with Cam, even though that one fan fiction would suggest that we probably watched it together. No, we. Mike, stop posting this fucking link. I'm not clicking on it. Eviction notice time. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I hit shuffle and it always goes to this song. Likely story, yeah. I don't like you bring up this fan fiction. I'm gonna have nightmares. I saw someone on Twitter claiming they wrote it, and I'm like, you're really outing yourself. Like, this is like not a thing to take pride in. It's super weird. I think with things like that, I've changed my mind, because I think I used to feel like this feels like a gross invasion of whatever, and like I feel very exposed and whatever. But also, it's, you know, it's reality TV, and there's always going to be someone who writes a sexual fan fiction about you. So you might as well embrace it. I did not read it. I did not read it, of course. Don't talk about that Twitter account. They blocked me. I can't just sit there and refresh all day. It's fucked up. How dare they? And I'm like 70% sure it's Mike running that account. We know you have a burner. I don't. I should get one. I do have a burner. You guys ever see Lisa B on Twitter? You already made this joke. Well, it makes it, okay. It makes sense. I'm the same person, and you guys are asking me the same questions. I'm only saying the same jokes because you're responding with the same questions, and I'm the same person. It didn't even hit the first time. It absolutely hit the first time. Don't lie. Just because you don't like me repeating the joke, don't make it seem like you didn't like the joke the first time. That's a lie. Predictable as fuck. You guys are about to lose yourselves in eviction notice stream, which I know like 80% of you guys are happy about. Who's Mike? Mike Bloom? That's not true. But did Lisa like the joke? I like Lisa B. What do you mean? I don't have any beef. I think Lisa was very supportive throughout the season, which, you know, I think, look, I think it's perfectly fine to not be supportive. Right? I think there's a line where it gets mean. You know, like the Eric reality recaps. I saw some of those tweets. Those are just kind of mean. And part of me is like, okay, you're watching a reality TV show. And, you know, you're allowed to hate people. Right? I hate people in every show I watch. But I never am compelled to, like, be really mean on social media about them. Thank you, Ava. So, like, you know, I try to look at it like, okay, they hate me as a character, as a person. If we met, I'm sure it'd be fine. But, you know, I think certain people definitely go overboard. And because there was a tweet that was like, oh, you guys assume I hate Cory. I don't hate Cory. I just, whatever. It's like, look, I don't hate, you know, I don't know the dude. I'm sure he's fine. It's just like, it's like, kind of like, there's a lot of tweets that are really mean. It's like, I didn't, And I don't mean to use like just him as an example. There's a million accounts like that, you know. And I guess the point of all of it is I'm trying to just like separate any of the negative feedback from like myself, because they hate Cory Wurtenberger, the Big Brother player. And I think Big Brother's unique because you have the feeds, so you actually do get a pretty good sense of who people are, which is why I think the criticism hits a lot harder, because like they're not just judging an edited character. Casuals are for sure, but the people who hated me the most were not casuals. It was like a small subset of super fans. Casuals kind of like me, which I think that's kind of what sucks, because like the truth is these people actually just don't like me, and a lot of it's probably in the context of the game. They're rooting for Suri or they're rooting for whoever. You know, and like I think there's a lot to criticize about me in the house that I don't. There's certain moments and certain quotes I have that I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. There's no reason. I look at it, I'm like, oh, that feels microaggression-y. Like things like that, you know? It's just like, then there's like a lot of really personal stuff where I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Especially, and I don't want to do like the, yeah, but what about kind of thing, but like, you know, there's so much in this cast, so much in this show, and this is what we're dying on. You know, this is the hill where, you know, it's always interesting to me, but, you know, I get it. It's balloon animals and horses. It's a funny username for 26-year-old man in New York. I kind of like it. Before we go on a tirade, let's play some eviction notice. People were doing way worse than anything you did. Yeah, but I'm not holding myself to the standard of other people, you know. Good night. Good night, y'all. It was a fun stream for anyone who doesn't love eviction notice. And I understand that. I'm just trying to hang out. So y'all are cool with Blue now outside of the game? Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's fine. We had a fun lunch. I like Blue. I like Hillary. Like, for me, it's really not that, you know, like, in terms of, like, mean stuff people said inside the house or outside the house, like, especially when it comes to people who, like, I'm seeing not very frequently, like, when I go to LA twice a year, like, I don't need to, it doesn't need to be more than a nice lunch. And I'm really glad we went to lunch. It was fun. Like, it's not about, like, mending every relationship and sending out postcards and stuff. Like, you know, it's fine. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like you guys are very forgiving. I don't think that's what it's about. You know, it's not like I'm holding any grudges or anything. It's just. Sorry, I'm getting the link. I'm still really bad at this shit. Alright, there we go. Mike has it? Yeah. I want to get my notebook in case we have this dumbass quiz comp that always ends up in an 8-person tie. Oh, I need paper somewhere. Fuck, shit. Are we good? Tom's here. We're cooked. Cory comp beasting again? Yeah, something like that. Guts? Questions? Let me fix the screen capture. This one, please. Okay. We have 10 of 16. Starting 47 seconds. All right, we're going. That's good enough. Guts. Yeah, we're looking at tickets. America's still hoping they're gonna drop, but we'll get them. They're like $300 for like nosebleeds. It's a lot. Did you see the LeBron rumors while in LA? Just the Golden State stuff or the retiring stuff? I think I have a good read on LeBron. You owning one notebook as your source of paper makes sense. We're in a digital age. America always says shit like that, where she's like, she is precious. She's always very impressed by how far technology has come. Yo, if you guys want to get in this game, you gotta hurry up. Hurry up. Alright, whatever. No, she, like, we're watching the Super Bowl, and she's like, it's so amazing how this is happening so far away, but we can see it, like, right there, and it's so clear. Or, like, I'm playing Madden, and she's like, it looks just like the game. It's like, like, it's so funny. Easy to impress, I guess, as far as technology is concerned, absolutely. Love's Blind's been good so far too. There's this guy named Matthew who's playing a bit of a Big Brother game in there. Love it. But we've watched the first 5 episodes, and now I think the second series of 6 got today. So there's 7 more episodes we gotta catch up on. We got a big ass game here, by the way. Holy. Yo, do you guys want to do a roulette? Let's do some roulette. Thanks, Chewy. Matthew and AD, first you had me. Yeah. That shit cracked me up. Also, I really enjoyed... I'll turn the lights off, too. Here's my read so far. Trey... Or Clay? Clay. It's AD and Clay. Not good news. Not good news. I do not trust that guy. The buff dude who gets turned down, tragedy. I actually kind of like Chelsea, but saying you look like Megan Fox is a crazy thing to do, even if you do look like Megan Fox. The couple that I think is the best is like the dude and the girl is like, the girl is Hispanic and the guy has like long hair. They seem solid. They just seem like a solid couple. And then there's that one dude who is between the mom and Chelsea, and he seems like a mess. I don't think that'll be good. Johnny and Amy, yeah. was a fucking flawless run. Holy shit. What the fuck? $40? That's clean as hell. Tell about Zach since you saw him. Yeah, Zach's doing good. Zach's fucking working. I think Zach's a little bummed because he's pretty close with Derek and Claire, and they're moving to San Francisco. But he's chilling. He's super close to J Maya too. They've been hanging. But yeah, Zach was awesome. It's always great to see Zach. We get an update from your lunch, the casting directors. It was fun. Asked a lot of questions. They couldn't answer most of them, understandably. Zach Maya, nah. J Maya has a wonderful boyfriend. It's not like that. No, I didn't expose anything. Shut up. You learn that Alex knows Jag? Might have said it at some point. I was pretty drunk, honestly. I don't know. Did Zach and Jazz kiss? Not that I know of. But who could say? Doesn't matter. Christina! Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Alright, first HOH of the season. It's a very powerful position. I don't know, your skin kind of creeps me out. You watched The Bachelor? Actually, not yet. Blue actually wasn't there at the party. Blue was just at the beach. Who is the better kiss, Jag or America? Stop asking these questions. Stop being weird. I need Bachelor takes. We're Team Maria. What do you mean? Team Maria. Daisy seems sweet, but she's a little boring. Secretly, I'm rooting for Kelsey. Actually, I like Rachel, though. Kelsey or Rachel. Those are my two. I like Kelsey a lot. Rachel's been like my winner pick since like the premiere. Since we actually saw them all the first time, that was my winner pick. My preseason winner picks were all shit. I've like never lost that straight up. My nipples are better than Cory's, FYI. I have very puffy nipples. Merrick's called it out many times. It's brutal. Guys, you guys were on the live feeds the entire year. Don't act like this is new information. I thought that during feeds. Again, you guys act like... Come on, grow up. We're all adults here. Her skirt's very cute. She was trying to figure out an outfit to match her shoes because she got these new, like, turquoise orange shoes, and it's like a very tough thing to match. Is that you, Crystal? I don't know, Pablo. You're very handsome. I just don't know if I can deal with that. How sick were those, did America post any of the Madam Web pictures? She was doing some goofy ass poses in front of that poster. That's you, Pablo? Yeah, look, if you stay, I'm down to work together. Sure thing. I feel like I haven't seen you in chat too much. Spider-Man pose. She was like trying to do the Spider-Man pose, but she didn't know what it was, so she kind of just was like bending over, and I was like, this is not the picture you want it to be. She looks so excited. Yeah. We were driving home, and she was like, everyone thinks I'm a dumbass. I was ironically wanting to see Madam Web. Everyone thinks I'm just excited. And Coco Bum. Appreciate it. Seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It worked out. Exactly. Wow, Pablo. Tragic. Tragic, Pablo. America did more for Madam Web than Dakota Johnson. I don't think her performance was that bad. She had some shit line delivery, but it wasn't that bad. She gave 4.5 stars? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Her promo for the movie's been hilarious. Yeah, I've seen like the little compilations. Don't worry about the account, guys. Just fucking leave it alone. Is that you, Crystal? Who I nominated? Thank God I get to miss this one. Let's go. Two out of 10 for Madam Web. Yeah, I think there's enough fun in it to not give it like a 1, but it's horrible. It's so bad. She hasn't posted on Letterboxd yet. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'll get on that. America did give it a 4.5. She rated it. She didn't write her review yet. Okay. I'm shocked. I thought she was going to give it a 5. She said she was going to give it a 5. Are the rumors true about Amazing Race? Guess you'll have to wait and see. I mean, you guys know you guys watch the show. The production loved us. You know they're gonna be begging to have us back. We're America's sweethearts. Can't wait to go back and watch the show with you guys so we get to see all the showman segments. Why did CBS kind of love me? What are you guys talking about? The CBS page was a Cory stan? That's interesting. Did Alpaca win? Shut up, Alpaca. You were posted on the main CBS page, but not on BB Twitter. Oh. Those jury clips were crazy to produce. Not crazy to produce, they're just stupid. They were scary to see. Yeah. the rumors where America and Cory broke up in the jury house. That would have ended you guys. This would have been tough. Like, look, we would have managed, but I don't know if Chiara could have dealt with it. I don't know if Nathan would have been okay. That's why we're still together, just to, you know. You disconnected because fuck the Aussie Wi-Fi? That's tough, Ned. Are we a joke to you, Cory? No. No sit out? Wait, so you get to play in the next HOH comp? Alright, Jag. And me. And Cam. I guess it's fine. There's a Cam fan who said she spent the entire time with Cam and that y'all were gonna fake date for a while. I mean, we really are committed to the bit. We're selling you on it, aren't we? The Sydney Sweeney nom? That's crazy. So waiting on the Peggle stream? I can't promise the Peggle stream, Steel, but I can promise that I like the Peggle soundtrack. It kind of bangs. Can you confirm my theory that America had a crush on Ian and that's why you have beef with him? No, I don't think America had a crush on Ian. America had a crush on Johnny Mac, I think? But I don't have beef with Johnny Mac. Who's Ian from BB14? I don't have beef with Ian. You're just so annoying. I really like Ian. I think Ian's also a great person on the podcast, too. I've listened to my RHAP before. We have beef with him? You better not have beef with him. I'm taking Ian's side every fucking day. How dare you? I've learned to not play with honor in this game. Crystal fucked me up there. But I had to play with Honor with you that one time. It was a different time. Thanks, Jim Pierre. Johnny Mac's problematic now? Yeah, what's the story about that? What did he do again? I never really looked into it. What do you do? Right winger? Okay. That sucks. Hated the CBS diversity policy. Yeah, that's a crazy stance to take. Fuck. Johnny Mac was annoying. I don't know. I love Johnny Mac in his season. I don't think he was a great player, but he was super fun to watch. Doing Traders Watch Party tomorrow? Yeah, probably. I'm just praying we get the Phaedra Pete Bachelor Rose comment so I can stop being fucking spoiled for the season. I hate the way they manage that. And the prophecy's completed. Wait, no, this is a veto comp. Okay, never mind. Prophecy's not completed. Phaedra's definitely out next. I hope so. It's been a bad season. I'm excited to see Kate as a trader. I don't have that much faith, but I hope it's good. Wasn't Janelle in the clip? They probably cut it out. I don't believe it at all. I think we're still going to see it, because they would not cut that shit out. Under no conditions. Should have recruited Kevin. I think they should have recruited John. That would have been tight. Should have recruited Trishelle. I think Trishelle would be a bad trader. I think she would seem very nervous. Oh, such a good song. Alpaca's dead to me. She even recruit Trishelle since the ultimatum was a traitor or die. She could recruit anyone, right? You mean if you have a shield, are you able to recruit? Yeah, but does a shield stop you from being recruited? Yeah. You have to join her or die. Yeah. But no, I don't think you can say no and then not die because you have a shield, you know? I don't think that's real. You don't know Alpaca? Alpaca is... The way I like to think about it is Alpaca is Colleen and Breeze third. Yeah, is that a fair assessment? Thanks, Lindsay, for the prime. Not this shit. No, it's not. Sure thing. 100% agree. Notebook activated, trust me, we're there. Why do you zoom in? To cover my answers, so people can't cheat. I know my chat. Dirty motherfuckers. Grimy bitches. Time to clip. The game is happening before your chat. Yeah, I know. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. All good so far, all good so far. Thanks, Survivor Desi. What's up? The real Desi from Survivor? I don't think so. That'd be tight. Alright, oh, wow, I got fucked up. It's just me? Fuck. I was the only one to get the wrong answer. Yikes. Yeah, I guess there was 3 eggs. Fuck. I just woke up, I'm in India. How's India right now? How's the weather? Where you're from? Where you are, rather. It's kind of nice in Nashville, to be honest. Thanks, DJ. Colleen HOH. Now it's time for Colleen to prove if she's working with Alpaca or not. Rare comp win for Colleen, too. Good for you. Everyone wake up. Colleen won a competition. Winter's just ending. Will be summer soon. That's good. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a bit, Wethwood. Some kinds of eats. Yo, if there's one game I could recommend to any of you, even if you guys are not gamers, you can just play it on very easy difficulty and just enjoy the music and visuals. Everhood. Not a big commitment. Couple hours, you know, 4 or 5 hours. So fun. So cute. Such good music. Busy with class and projects. I feel that. Me too. I'm just doing this instead. Vote America on BB Junkies on Facebook. Sure. I'll allow it. Filming audition tapes. Hey Wes, if you want to send it to me, I'll show you this thing back. Wait, is this random noms? What happened here? What was the twist? What was the twist? Anyone know? She's auto nom next week. Uh-oh. Wait, so does that mean is there 3 noms, or is there she's one of the 2 noms? Thanks, Survivor Desi. I appreciate it. Everything's good in Delhi. One of 2. So next week's HOH is not as powerful. It'd be kind of hilarious if Bree won HOH. Had to nominate Colleen. Alright, I know my chat is, like, historically bad at this. My chat is historically bad at this competition, so maybe I should take it a little bit slow. Hey, enjoy work. Fuck this comp. Well, I'm good at it. You are good at it, Mike. Mike and Steele are good at it. This is the type of shit we'd have to compete against Jag in the veto. I need this guy to fall in front of me. I'm way behind. Oh, he's WAF. I'm so fucked. Yeah, that was impossible. That guy was quick. He's out of play. Queen Lunar? Nice job. I'm impressed. Did you see the Elden Ring DLC trailer? I'm so excited. You guys don't know that, and that's the type of game I'll never play on stream. I fucking love Elden Ring so much. I've played all the Souls games. I haven't played Bloodborne because I don't have a PS, whatever. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so excited. Was there a release date? You do very well playing other games. I don't know. I think it's not the same. I think the way it'll always be is I'll just do something pretty accessible for the start of stream and then do whatever the fuck I want in the second half. June 21st. I mean, it's not soon, but it's not horrible. Thinking of doing another playthrough before June? Yeah, I gotta do that. Because I was doing a soul, or rune level 1. I was getting fucked up by Radon. And I quit. Will you play the DLC on stream? Probably not. I feel like I just want to enjoy it. Maybe get on a call with my friends. Maybe though, it's a long time in the future. You guys think I'm gonna be streaming in 6 months? Hope so, probably. But, you know, 4 months away. Dan did a no vigor run. Yeah, that's not as hard, because at least you're doing damage. I already tried to vote you out. We're in too deep now. You'll be streaming for BB26? Yeah, I was thinking about how I'd want to cover BB26, because obviously I wouldn't do daily updates or shit like that. I think it'd probably be like a weekly recap / power rankings. I think it would be a fun way to do it. Just give me a chance to talk about everyone in the game. I think a power ranking is the most like succinct way of doing it. And obviously I'll be a guest whenever they want to have me, you know? I do not see it. I don't have 7 TV. Should. Or better, whatever the thing is I need. You could go into the stock watch? I'm sure I will at some point. I'm sure. Very fun. Double eviction? Uh-oh. It's my time. Double eviction where Colleen is insta-nommed. Are you planning on watching BB Can this season? No, there's no feeds. I can't do it. I think it's a joke. I just can't do it. No feeds. Come on. American, I might watch it. Maybe I'll watch it maybe I'll be a BB Can casual, which is basically everyone because there's no feeds. Please enable 7 TV. I'm just lazy. I should. Get the fuck over there, Cory. Come on. You watched The Walking Dead? Yep, entire show. I'm excited for the Rick and Michonne stuff. Isn't that coming out pretty soon? I didn't stay committed to The Walking Dead. I stopped watching, but then I caught up. I was obsessed with The Walking Dead for a while. Next week? Sick. Actually super excited for that. Just seeing Rick again. I like Michonne too, but... You would watch the entirety of The Walking Dead? Would you be surprised if I said I read the comics as well? That shock you? You guys see the resemblance with Chandler Riggs and me, right? Work, yeah. It did rebound. It had a really rough phase in the middle, but it rebounded. Comics were so much better. Yeah, but the comics were also nuts in moments. Like, that's so bad. But it's better, yeah. Like, some things the show's better. The show did, you know, the Governor's a lot better in the show. I think Negan's better in the show. Damn, Queen Lunar's fucking quick. Cory's comic was so bad. Yeah, it wasn't great. It was nothing special about it. Blues was good. Yeah, Blues was cool. I think Cerise was probably the coolest. I think America's was cool-ish. I liked America's. I don't think it was my favorite. Like that, Tom? What was Turner's? Were you a Ben 10 fan? Not really. I watch it on Cartoon Network, but not my favorite. Alright, we're top 2. Watching Jeffrey Dean Morgan as a sweetie on Grey's Anatomy first. He's on The Boys now, right? I'm sure he's gonna be a fucking horrible character on The Boys. Sneeze censorship? I hate sneezing. I don't like you guys hearing that shit. Alright, we are the new HOH on the double. Classic core. Aw, Tom, that's gonna break your heart when you look back at the VOD. Negan ruined The Walking Dead. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan was a great actor. They just fucked up the show on his first couple seasons. Like, the the way they managed the Glenn stuff and the way they did his, you know, his death, and then they faked his death, and the cliffhangers were just so shit. The Negan and Maggie show was good, was it? What does no vote mean? I have no vote? I have no vote next round? That's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing here. Bree. We're fine. Fuck this guy. I said that. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, Nicholas. You watch Grey's Anatomy, I think you'd like it. It feels kind of similar to Lost in some ways. I don't know, because I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy, but that seems like a massive insult to Lost. People in the chat, what do you guys think? Is that fair? I feel like it's not a fair comparison. Being that I've never seen Grey's, I can't know that, but I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a very different show, right? This is also Everhood. Wow, this shit's fucking nice on the top here. I fucking threw that. Nice job, Tom. Watch Fire Country. Is that a firefighter show? "14 seasons? How many episodes are in a season? Are these like 24 episode seasons? Cory, make a renom? Tom, why are you making me make a renom? Tom, you take off Colleen, I'm putting up Brie. I was not gonna put you up, Brie. But I'm glad the bluff paid off. I say you guys vote out Nicholas. That's what I want. You'd like the drama and the actual medical stuff? Oh, it's a fun show. Yeah, I think I like Grey's Anatomy. I mean, everyone loves it. I think I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'd like House is my show. That's the tone of medical drama I like. I don't know what the tone is in Grey's. Is it more soap opera-y? Like, give me a comparison. Is your dorm cold? Not really. My hair is just a fucking mess. Imagine if I was playing this, I would have been first boot. I feel like Steel, you're always third boot. Season 20 starts in a few weeks. Jesus. Is it like, is there anyone from the early casts, or is it just a completely new group? Three people. Okay. Jag just went live. Lit. Enjoy, enjoy. Oh, I like this comp. I've gotten better at it too. Jag is whopping 55 viewers. Don't viewer shame. Don't pocket watch, you know. Jag, did I ask you guys TikTok battle? Nope. We asked actually. He said no. Is Cory still a no vote? I don't have a vote, but why are we talking about this? Why does this matter? Not the size of the viewers count, it's how you use them. Yeah, he uses his viewers a lot better than I use mine. I play fucking games with mine. He wrings them dry. I think there wasn't actually a bonus competition. I think the bonus competition was supposed to be like bonus stars. It's like coolest outfit and stuff. You create parasocial beefs? Literally. Nicholas hates me. Yeah. Alright, so who's still? I see Bree, Colleen, Tom. That dude who I know. Chris. Alpaca. There goes. Crystal got it. The rookie's pretty good. Yeah. I started watching The Bear with America. We watched the first 3 episodes. I like it. I cannot watch that fucking show with commercials though. It's not. I can't do it. Cause it's on Hulu and there's like commercial. I can't do it. It's so bad. Hulu with ads, legit, yeah. It's really short. Yeah, it's really quick to get there. It's not. It's a lot of luck, Chris, but like, you gotta stay away from other people. I think it gravitates towards the highest number of people. If y'all don't start stealing someone's password and no ads. Oh, you guys really think we're rich. You guys think that Big Brother stipend hits different. I'm wealthier than I was before, because I have Cameo, but it's, you know. I got my first Cameo in a while on my my individual account. I was like, oh, sweet. It was funny. It was this guy who's like, you know, I'm like you. I'm like 22, kind of awkward. What the fuck? Asking for like casting advice. That's fair, Katie. That's fair. You guys watch like 15 different shows? I know, it's kind of bad. I'll buy your Cameo at some point, Cory. There is no reason. Just, it's okay. Cameo has to be dying down a little, right? Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, those first couple days, I had 80 cameos. Now, I haven't had one in, like, weeks. The AmeriCory one, we have, like, 5 or 6. That's still kind of going. America hasn't even seen Cerie's Survivor seasons? No, she hasn't watched any Survivor. We haven't watched Lost since we started. I'm sure we will. Young Rock was canceled. It's tragic. And Young Sheldon's ending, so it's gonna go down to 3. I'm mad at you. What's up, Nicholas? You finished the Ted series on Peacock? It was fine. It's just Family Guy. It's the same exact show. Like, it's fine. The kid doing the Mark Wahlberg voice is pretty funny, though. Like, because it's not just a Boston accent. It's Mark Wahlberg voice. Have you seen Lucifer? I have seen all of Lucifer, yeah. We should Daniel and I be in Madden. Do Chiefs Bills. February Super Bowl. The fuck that hit me? I feel like I was out of that range. Chris won it, saving himself. That's big for him. You watched Abbott Elementary? No. Didn't a couple people in that show get kind of canceled? Allegations towards them or something? Am I wrong about that? Get hit by the tipper of the bomb? I got pivot tippered by the bomb. Show's really good. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Have you watched The Blacklist? I watched the start of it. I put Blacklist in the same category as Person of Interest. You guys remember that? Michael Emerson? I'd say this replacement. Who this replacement nom is? This is very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. I kind of thought this was gonna happen. She was talking some shit before. Did you ever watch Psych? Nope, never watched it. Creepy comments about her son? That's crazy. Zionists? Isn't that like half of Hollywood? Not to say it's like, that makes it okay, but like, isn't that like every show is canceled? If that's the measuring stick we're using? I think I'll survive this vote. I think I'll survive this vote because Madeline doesn't have any friends. You know, I think she's a lone wolf. Only murders in the building. I heard Selena Gomez is a horrible actress. That's from America, by the way. Well, the stream's been fun, y'all. Well, I'm sorry I had to. You guys can do whatever you want. This is your life. Selena is an awful actress. She's not a great singer either. Or he's bitter? Not really. I'm actually getting a bit of a headache. That's kind of... This is a nice little out for me. Should have kept me, Nicholas. You brought this on yourself. Selena and Sydney fans on his ass. I'm not really concerned about Sydney fans. I think Selena fans could be a problem. Selena fans, there's some shooters, you know. You going to the Pitbull concert next week? Yeah. Those tickets are like $30. It's awesome. You're a Miley fan? I like Miley. I just didn't like her one performance. Twitch stream about to suddenly shut down. Well, I'm not gonna say and watch. You know. Make sure you. Oh my god. I have to print something out for America too. Thank you for reminding me. I know you didn't really remind me of that, but that made me think about it. Cory, you just ruined the game. Did people... I assume you guys are going to stick it out to the end, whoever's still in. I guess you guys don't quit, right? When is America's Friend's job? Oh, Jacob? I think Thursday? Thursday, Friday? So that'll be fun. I can't... We're not going out. I don't have my license. So I think we'll just get some food and they'll go out and maybe I'll pregame with them. Pitbull, he's so corny. How dare you? Yes, but how dare you? Alright, I'm going to head out. This is a really fun stream. Thanks for all the subs. Y'all kind of popped off today. It always kind of happens, you know, because of the way subs renew. See you guys a month from now when we have to renew them again. Good luck and eviction notice to all these backstabbing bitches, every one of them who I kept saving, you know, whatever. And I will stream tomorrow. My plan is to stream for the next, 5 days straight. Get back on it. So... hopefully I'll have some ideas for some of them. Tomorrow is just going to be traders. We'll do a Survivor winner pick stream at some point. Beyond that, I don't got too much. Maybe try to find another game to play. But again, thank you. Bye. Adios.